Tic tac. Tic tac. Tic tac. Tic tac. Tic tac. Tic tac.
Welcome back to the Football Terrace. Saul Niguez is closing in on his move to Chelsea Football Club. Big reports earlier on today that the deal was off. Matt Law has rejected that notion and has stated that it's still on. We are closing in on a conclusion at the very least. Some reports suggest that this is very, very close to being agreed, to being over the line. Others think that there is the possibility this deal could fall through. And of course, that is still a chance because Chelsea are looking to have a non-obligation to buy clause in this contract where Atletico Madrid want it to be the other way around. Only time's going to tell whether Chelsea Football Club can be highly successful again in another negotiation. In relation to Jules Kounde, he has not traveled with Sevilla for their game this weekend. He has gone to Paris to complete a medical ahead of his proposed move to Chelsea Football Club. Still some fine details to be resolved, especially in relation to Kurt Zouma joining West Ham, but that deal moves ever closer with the medical books, as we say, in Paris. We're closing in on these deals. We're getting close to transfer deadline day. It's been an amazing day in the transfer window. A massive thank you to all of the supporters of our Friday night show tonight. We'll delve into that in a little bit more detail. I want to review that with you live on the air as well. But hit that like and share button. We're taking your calls. Let's just do this, people. Let's jump straight into it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the terrace, and we're in sync with our sound tonight. A little bit better performance on the Friday night terrace this evening, and still really frustrated. I've actually just edited back the Liverpool Chelsea preview that's coming out in the morning, fully synced up. I've resynced it. It was amazing. It was just so frustrating that the technology wasn't quite working how we wanted to. We think we found the root cause of that problem. Just really sorry for the below par production quality in relation to the audio tonight. A few other little teething problems as well, as we find ourselves around a really complex show. It isn't just us sitting on a few sofas and talking to a couple of cameras in front of us. There's a lot of moving parts. Really fun to be part of as well, though. So massive thank you to everyone who tuned in. Big numbers on that tonight. Nearly 50,000 viewers, which is absolutely amazing. So thank you to everyone that tuned in and everybody that is making it easier for us. Thank you very, very much indeed. Yes, we know the voices were delayed, but we'll get there in the end. We will get there. There's a little bit of trial and error going on and some different bits and pieces. We're already ordered some new equipment now. I also want the camera quality to be a little crisper. We're using better quality cameras than I'm using now, but the quality isn't quite as crisp as I want. We've got a few things we're going to do on that. But as I say, we move onwards and upwards. We're here to talk a little bit of Chelsea, of course, after massive news surrounding Man United and Ronaldo. The first piece to really focus on here from Matt Law. He says that Chelsea are attempting to conclude a deal for Jules Kounde, who flew to Paris instead of traveling with the Sevilla squad on Friday. And negotiations are continuing over midfielder Saul Niguez. Now, of course, we are drawing closer to a conclusion for both of these deals. The Jules Kounde both have to be concluded one way or another by 11 p.m. on Tuesday. It's harder to get these deals done over the course of weekends, especially when Chelsea have such a big game tomorrow. But Jules Kounde is very, very likely to happen. And you know, once that is in place and once that gets done, I'm actually not too sure which one will come first in terms of announcements of deals being done. But Jules Kounde is still just waiting for the Kurt Zouma deal to be resolved. The player is just sort of sitting there waiting, twiddling his fingers in many, many ways, but very, very happy and very much wanting to join Chelsea Football Club. That's been the same all summer. The Saul Niguez situation is interesting because there were rumours the deal was off earlier on this evening. I was leaving London and I read them. I didn't delve too much into them. And then I got home and saw Matt Law's update that they were certainly back on again. The only thing holding up Saul Niguez is this obligation versus non-obligation to buy. And Chelsea don't want a compulsory purchase order there. They don't want to have to buy him at the end of it, irrespective of his performances. Atletico Madrid still have a kind of upper hand right now that nobody else has come in and made a better offer. Man United have made no official approach. Liverpool Football Club cannot get the personal terms agreed, so far have made no official approach. So Chelsea are kind of winning the battle, although time is running out. It just, as we get closer to Tuesday, it's very much going to depend upon whose resolve outlasts and works above the other. It's as simple as that. This is a battle of attrition now. Chelsea have got a tremendous track record in these situations. So let's see what transpires. But Kounde nearly done. Saul Niguez coming to a conclusion. Some, very, very close to coming to its conclusion. And I think it's on. I think it really could get done. I really, really do. I really, really do. Comment here from Zaza says, good evening, Terry. Happy to see you doing great. Thank you, my friend. And look, as I say, I've got high standards. And I was very frustrated tonight by certain elements of the quality not quite being there. I can kind of take the picture quality dropping in and out. That's streaming on the internet for you. It does that. And, as we grow and get bigger, the production levels go up. I mean, just go back and watch some of the bigger channels' early live streaming qualities, from 3 or 4 years ago, before they had big sponsors on board and they were able to go out and buy bigger and better cameras, processors, and have crews of people. So, I remember watching AFTV when they were doing watch-alongs during the World Cup in 2018 at like a bar, and it was one camera angle, audio is average, and now look at what they're doing. It's like out of this world, and it just takes time to get there. So, we don't have the budget of the Sky or an ITV where we can just hire all the people and equipment we need day one. We build up to these things slowly but surely. So a massive thank you to all of our actual supporters that are backing us in terms of getting there. Very proud of the show, though. A few people have criticized the show, kind of said, I don't like the concept and it's a mess. I don't necessarily think it is. There are actually still some technical issues that make it look more untidy than it really is. There are times where the camera gets cut to the wrong person, or KJ's camera is pointing at the floor and they cut to it. And we're getting there slowly but surely as things grow and get better. We're going to have an extra couple of crew members next week to make it easier. But both weeks running, everybody in the studio loved it. Most people watching it that like the Terrace enjoyed it. So, and by the way, it won't be for everyone. For some people, that show won't suit what they want. And that's what we're trying to create at the Terrace. We're trying to have a selection of shows. It could be, do you know what? I only want to watch the match reactions. I only want to watch the Friday night show. I only want to watch Midnight Vibes. That's the point of having variety. That means you can cater to a wider audience. If we just do the same show 3 times a day, every single day, it's bland. And I like a bit of seasoning on my food. That's all I'm saying. I like a little bit of seasoning on my food. Variety is a spice of life, I was once told. It's true. It very much is. Tahir says, Terry, a year ago, you were on the streets filming. Now look, you're amazing. In time, the studio show will be incredible. Stay positive, bro. Do you know what's mad? I don't know if I can share this. I've edited it. I haven't rendered it yet, but I've edited, the show. The Chelsea Liverpool preview, and I sync the times up. It looks great. It's really good. It actually made me annoyed, but it looks really good. So thank you. Man United are on fire. Ronnie plus Varane plus Pogba plus Sancho. What is going on, buddy? Honestly, I probably need to say this with some more chest. And as man like Kesh said tonight, got a bigger chest than I thought, Terry. I am a lot stockier than people give me credit for. And I'm not even training right now. I'm in my drinking phase. I need to get to training. Man's like 42-inch chest. It's not bad for a man who's 5'6". I'm not really 5'6". I'm lying. It's 5'10". That's what everyone else says. You're not as short as I thought either. You're not as bald as I thought either. I'm like, I don't know where these rumors come from. But yeah, Man United on an absolute madness. But I need to say this with chest. I can't say it. 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 Man United. I can't say it. I can't say it. No, I can't. I haven't been able to say it for years. You all know what I want to say, but I can't say it. I'm scared to jinx it. I'm scared to jinx it. But I didn't want Ronaldo back because of his age. But now he's here. It's one of them things where I'm like, got to embrace it. Got to embrace it. Let's do some more of your comments. Evening, Terry. Great show earlier. Thank you, Cole P. I appreciate that. This is from CFC Dave on Twitter that says, Terry, is Kounde pushing for a move to Chelsea? That's why he flew to Paris. Yeah, look, but a lot of medicals have been done in peculiar places, Paris and Lisbon being two of them. So for me, I swear that's where Zuma did his medical as well. To go to West, like Zuma has gone from West London to an East London club, but he did his medical in Paris. I don't quite understand all of it. I don't delve into it, but he flew to Paris instead of traveling to Sevilla. I'm not saying he's pushing or forcing a move. He's getting ready. Like there's nothing to be done in that. There's no negotiations as far as I'm concerned between Sevilla, Kounde, Chelsea. They're waiting on Zuma. Maybe he's gone to Paris to help Zuma with his medical. I believe that's done and dusted now. I wouldn't worry too much. Terry, the only way is up. The production of the show will only get better. Thank you. And listen, it isn't even on Javern. Javern's trying really, really hard. It's just, we actually practiced it and it was working fine. The sync was there. And every time we went to go live proper, it wouldn't work. And yeah, we just need a bigger crew, really. But there we go. 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 Paris has the best. What does that say? I don't know what that word means. I'm so thick I can't read that word. That's honestly that word. You know, I always say this on the terrace, peeps. Certain words, like snows. That's snows, bruv. Snows. I didn't know that's snows, bruv. Listen, I am French by. My surname is Fluids. That's the English translation. My surname before it was turned into an English name, which is very weird. It's not the technical way of putting it, but my French ancestry moved to the UK during the French Revolution of fear of being killed. My dad did like a family tree history thing. My surname officially, if we were to change it back to its origination, was Fleur de Lys. That's my full surname. Proper nasty in French, but I'm not saying nasty. I'm English. I like being English, but I am French by default. But I ain't eating no snails, bro. I ain't eating snail. I ain't putting any bug in my mouth unless I'm stuck in a forest somewhere or a jungle and I'm dying. I'm hungry. No bug is going anywhere near these precious lips, and I do have very precious, round, voluptuous lips, and nothing like a snail. They have snails in tins. Tin snail. Rah. Nah. Yeah, I'm not about that life. I tried an oyster once. No, couldn't do it. Jellied eels. They're good, but maybe that's an East London thing. Absolute Chelsea Twitter said Saul Niguez stays, Terry. Where? I'm on Absolute Chelsea now. They've just put out a different... Is it another update? When's that come out? See, what you got to remember about Absolute Chelsea, and I speak to Absolute Chelsea privately, they share the news that comes out. Now, as we've said in this video, the deal for Saul Niguez is close to concluding. Concluding could mean that it doesn't happen. I've got something on my leg, crawling up my leg. Honestly, there's a grasshopper that lives in my office. He got in here the other day, and I haven't kicked him out yet. And every now and then he jumps on my leg. Legit jumps on my leg. David here says, daily reminder that Jack Grealish costs more than World Cup winner and Champions League winner Varane, as well as Cristiano Ronaldo combined. It's true. It's true. That grasshopper's back on my leg again. I'm going to try and catch it in a minute and show it to you all. I'm going to give him a name. Think of a creative name for my grasshopper. What should we call my grasshopper? Frog's legs. Bro, frog legs are good, though. See, my boy Technicalities Tech Freeman, what's going on, bruv? If you're watching, he's a great chef. He learned to cook when he was away. Went away for a while when we were younger. Went traveling. So yeah, Tech, I'm out in your business on the internet, bruv. I love Tech. Honestly, Tech's older than me. What's Tech now? Tech's got to be mid-40s. Tech stopped me getting hurt a few times when I was a younger man. Him and his brother Nathaniel, a good few times, stopped me from getting... My big mouth was getting me into trouble with some bigger boys. And I always remember this one day. I was in the tower blocks where I used to live. And I think I'd had a fight at school about a month earlier with this kid called Aaron something. And I beat him. Great. Happy days. And then I saw him and his brothers. And I think I said something to him before about, like, I do your brothers as well. They're so dumb. His brothers, I would have been about 12, 13. And his brothers were easily 16, 17. And they were bigger than me then. And I was like, right. And I see them. And we used to have these ramps that led up into the flats. And I was at the bottom of the ramp, and I see them near the car park. And two chased after me, one went around the other way, right, to try and head me off. And I got into the lobby where the lifts were, and I had nowhere to go. I couldn't run up the stairs because I was going to get knackered and eventually get caught, right? But they'd blocked off the entrance to that anyway, and they had me in this lobby. And I remember thinking, I'm dead. Like, legit, they're gonna really hurt me. And then the lift opened, and I'd known Tech since I was a kid, and Tech came out with his brother. And they just knew what was happening without even saying anything. And they rushed these guys, and they smashed them. They really smashed them. And yeah, they pretty much saved my life. So yeah, like, big up Tech. Why was I talking about him? Yeah, he was a great chef. Very, very good chef. And he used to make the best frog's legs. The best frog legs. Yeah, that was a madness fight, that was. But there we go. Ain't my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. Really. Not really. What's happening, Terry? Haven't watched much recently due to my new job. Couldn't believe my eyes when I saw Ronaldo signed to Aldo on my break. Football is mad. Signed to Aldo. Did they? I don't know. Oh, signed Ronaldo. Sorry, I thought like Aldo. Don't they make shoes? They're a shoe shop. Make good shoes. I bought some nice high tops from there one time. I used to wear high tops. 35-year-old men can't wear high tops now. They're like, that's young level. Although I did get a new jacket today. I'm gonna have to share it to you all soon. It's a red bomber jacket, white leather arms with different patches on. It's banging. I do feel a bit old for it, but like, some advice to you youngsters: don't allow your clothes to wear them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's how you hold yourself. Anyone can look good in anything. It's how you hold yourself. Do you know what I mean? It's all right. It's cool. I look all right in it. In fact, I look stunning in it. Like, ridiculously good. I'm just messing. Right. Terry, Jules Kounde pushing for the move. He's coming. Bruv, I've been telling you he's been coming for weeks. Don't worry about it. It's going to happen. It is going to happen. Saul Niguez closing in too. Oi, you know, bruv. You know. Look at that's a great comment there. I love that comment. That's a great comment. I got a message. I'm not reading that comment out. I'm not reading that comment out on the air. That isn't happening. What else are we going to say here? Liverpool versus Man United. Can't wait for that. I mean, that's going to be a fire game, isn't it now? Oh, my word. It's going to be just impeccable. It's going to be an impeccable game of football. It's going to be supreme. Terry, I hear you. Ronaldo is sensational signing. However, you guys probably won't get Haaland now, which will make next year's race for Haaland interesting. Do you know what? I do get that. However, there are still ways of getting him. And there's a couple of ways here. One, Cavani leaves. That frees up over 200 grand a week, salary-wise. Does David De Gea go? I think you move David De Gea on in a year as well. David De Gea goes. There's three things here. David De Gea goes. Also, Paul Pogba, if he doesn't sign his new deal, between Paul Pogba and Cavani, that's pretty much Haaland's wages. It's only a £65 million transfer fee. It's very, very doable for Manchester United. Very, very doable for Manchester United. It really is. And listen, I think what's going to be really important for the race next year for Haaland is the position of every club. The legacies are there for all these big clubs, but it's the contemporary sense. So if I can't say this with chest still, but if man like Ronnie, and do you know what? I still got his look at this. I still got his picture on my wall, right? Oh, it's stuck. I actually stuck all my pictures on the wall, right? I've just forgot I stuck them all on because Lady Freya used to come in here and knock it all off. She wasn't very well today. She had a bit of an asthma attack. It's her birthday tomorrow. Well, not actually. Her birthday's in a couple of days, but it's her birthday party tomorrow. And she keeps desperately telling me that she's well, she's fit, she's healthy for it. And I said, do you want me to take? She's got a big balloon arch in the living room. I dropped her cake though. Her cake's all dented. The unicorn looks fucked, but it's nice though. I had a mare today, But yeah, Ronnie's up on the wall and he's back. We're gonna. I can't say it. If we hit 500 likes by the end of the stream, I'm gonna make a very big claim. Terry, £100 a month for Sky, and my internet keeps dropping off. Don't even chat to me about Wi-Fi and signal, bruv. I think the problem with what we're using a lot of wireless receivers and stuff, and I think we just need to plug shit in. I think we've got to plug stuff in. I think we just got to go old school. I don't like wireless stuff. Terry, your club has the best attack on the planet. CR7 stole Messi's thunder with the transfer. We're going to... Listen, I'm going to say it. I'm going to make the claim, but I need the 500 likes, people. Or a nice big donation to the Football Terrace. Get that done. I pay £40 a month to get 1,000 meg. My internet, this is what's mad. You plug a LAN cable into your computer. I have 6 meg internet at my house. I live so far. 6 meg. I swear prisoners have better Wi-Fi than me. I swear prisoners get given better Wi-Fi than I have where I live. Yes, Ethernet cable. That's what I mean. Them things far faster. Smash the like button so Terry will say it with chest. Man like Jess. Man like Jess in the background. In fairness, I do speak like even with like Anita. I call Anita bruv. Like it's a thing. Man like Jess tuning in. Big up yourself over there. Go make sure you subscribe to She Knows Arsenal, please. Go and get that done. Not right now though. Keep watching my channel and then go. You know. The peasants afterwards, you know, all the people I'm propping up and helping, you know what I mean, paying their bills. I'm joking. They do all their own hard work. That is a joke. I don't think that. What else is being said here? No, he didn't. Ronnie copied the GOAT. That's it. Couldn't stand the limelight off of him. Now, Ronaldo took the limelight, bro. 110%. And I'll show you a picture as well. Let me show you his picture. I'm going to search this, right? Match is a bit of an impromptu stream anyway, right? But let me find this for you. Let me find this now. Right, where is it? That's not the one. I need to find the real one. Where's it gone? Where are we at here? Hang on. No. It's mad, right? Hang on. Where is it? I swear I saw this picture earlier, and now I can't see it. It can't have been from the official account. This is annoying me now. I'm very sorry, peeps, as I just sit here and waffle. Waffle House. Have you ever had duck and waffle together? It's bloody nice, you know. A bit of duck. Oh, that's not the official one. Where's it gone? There's one of the best edits I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, oh my days, look at that. This beautiful man is back. Hang on, this is a great picture. Who knows? Look at this. Look at this one. Oi, 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 oi. Look at that picture. Look at that picture. It's beautiful. That was obviously from the 2004 FA Cup final against Millwall. Look at that. Look at the knowledge of my club. I know exactly what final that's from. Definitely from the FA Cup final. On the cup. And the only reason I say that it's the only one Ronaldo won. So it's quite easy to get right if your knowledge ain't on that. By the way, did you see how bad David was tonight when it comes to questions about his beloved Chelsea? People have all like, I know about football. I know about my club. Like, and the Liverpool fan, SS, didn't even know the name of the street that the most famous stand at his club was on. I mean, I knew every answer to every single one of those questions tonight. It doesn't worry you that Pogba is the only one who did not react to Ronaldo's news on social media. It doesn't worry me because I didn't know about it. I only know the people that responded because if I've seen it on my timeline. I haven't gone out my way to check who has tweeted, hasn't tweeted, will tweet, won't tweet. It ain't that deep to me, bro. It isn't that deep to me because I also know that most of these guys don't control their own social media and stuff anyway. Are they sponsored by the same people or different people? Sponsors will play a part in that as well. Trust me, my brother. Comment here, PSG. I mean, look at it. Oh, where's that comment gone? That was a good comment there. Messi, Donnarumma, Ramos, Wijnaldum, Hakimi, 54 million. Man United, Sancho, Varane, Ronaldo, 121 million. 100 million for Grealish. Lukaku, 90 million, or 97 million. Barcelona have spent 0. Arsenal, 135 million. Oh my God. I mean, for a moment, I don't know why I'm slumping in my chair like this. For a moment, I nearly allowed myself to be really salty, like ignore the facts of this matter. Like PSG have actually spent the most. The signing on fee for all those players for free, I'd guarantee you'd have dropped 150 mil on signing on fees. But that's a by the by. Imagine spending 121 million on Cristiano Ronaldo, Varane, and Jadon. I'm the greatest assister ever for my age, Sancho. And Arsenal, they spent nearly 15 million more. It's a thing of beauty. As I'm going to quote one of the greatest men in the history of the world, Mickey from Rocky. It's a rare thing of beauty, he said. I'm not going to put on his kind of Irish Boston, no, his Irish Philadelphia accent because I can't do it. But he said it's a rare thing of beauty, and that's what that is there. Who wants to come on and have a little chit-chat with me tonight? If you want to come on and chat, I'm putting the link in the description now. Keep your super chats coming, though, people. The Football Terrace needs your support. Terry, have I missed a Soul update? I will do the updates again for anyone new tuning in. So, the Saul Niguez deal was reported as off earlier on today. That is false. Very much on, very much being progressed as per Matt Law. The deal is coming to a conclusion, and the conclusion pretty fast. One, it has to be over by Tuesday. So I'm almost stating like, what's something when you state something that's like obvious, like it's a prerequisite of this situation now. It's like an obvious thing. It has to be over soon. It can't go on beyond Tuesday. Why did I say Tuesday like that? Tuesday. I'm going to be saying tomato next, or potato, or whatever other weird things Americans say. Aluminum. Stoppers, I'll shoot. I don't know. Weird stuff that American people say. We don't say here. Would you own a gun if you could? Anyway, that's another question for another. I would. Like, I think if I moved to America and like was told I had the card, like the green card, I'm allowed to be like a proper person there. I think the first thing I do is go Walmart and buy some guns. I don't even want to use them. Just want to have them. And it'd be legal. No, I'm only messing. I wouldn't do it. I would. It depends where you live in. No, I wouldn't. I would. If any of you watching are American or live in countries where guns are legal, let me know if you got one and why. I'm very intrigued. No judgment. I just want to understand it. I just want to understand why. Defense, most people say. One of my boys, he grew up in Johannesburg, and he had weapons in his house, and he said that he needed them, and he told me some stories. I was like, yeah, bro, you needed them. And so, man, wait, I'd buy a tank. Some of the stories he was telling me. Tank, bruv. Sleep in that tank. I just buy the tank and sell the house. Live in the tank. That's safer. I swear to God, some of the stories he told me. Don't hit the like button. I don't want to hear him say it. Huh? Don't hit the like button. I don't want to hear him say it. Oh, that's not nice. Imagine watching and not supporting. Thanks, Tony. Thanks, Tony. Terry, StreamYard doesn't work for me no more. You're here, bruv. What do you mean? I don't understand you. What, the links don't work for you anymore? Why? That's weird. Have I banned you or something? Have you been banned? Maybe I banned you. Let me go and check. Because sometimes when you click on someone, the kick out and ban option are next to each other, and I might have inadvertently banned you. Let me see. No, you're not banned. Who is banned? What names are on here? Do you know how many times Safe has been banned? Safe's name's on here 19 times. Oh, what a wet wipe he is. What a wet wipe he is. Right, I'm going to do some calls now. Ziad's on the show with me now. Chelsea fan. Give me your thoughts and feelings, bro. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. What are you saying, Z?
You're right, Terry.
I'm good, bro. How old are you?
Old enough.
I know you're over 18. No,
Do I not look it?
No, I was about to. Why the moustache?
Why not?
Why?
Terry, you're gonna get the comments onto me now, Terry.
Bruv, listen, ladies and gentlemen, get close to that camera. Let's have a look at this filler on your lip, bruv. Look at it. Honestly, bruv, you look like a young porn star.
Fuck you know.
Is that like a fashionable thing now to have a moustache?
I mean, do you want me to shave it off completely? I look like a 10-year-old.
Hang on, brother. You do what you want to do. Don't listen to me. I'm just teasing you, my friend. What are you here to say? Bro, oh, no, grow it and like twist it out. Like do one of them twisty out things. Like do one of them.
Come on, Terry. Look, they're all laughing at me now, Terry. Come on.
I'm sorry, bro. Literally, honestly, bro. With that moustache and that blue rim you're in, like, what do you do for a job, sir? I want to know. What are you doing, eh? Hey, how much money are you making?
Fucking! I thought I'd put a camera on for the first time, get some nice lighting, but now it's turned all around them. But oh my days, Terry.
Bro, honestly, with that moustache, I'd never turn the camera on. I know. Anyway, I'm winding you up, brother. I'm winding you up. Don't turn the camera. No! Put it back. We'll stop talking about. Listen, bro. Now, what are you here to say, my friend? What are you here to say?
Yeah. First of all, not Ronaldo. I'm as a football fan, I'm so happy he's back in the Premier League. Honestly, I'm looking at the bigger picture, and to have one of the greatest ever players to be back in the Premier League. Yeah, he's 36, but just to have him in the Premier League, his name, the media talking about him scoring goals, playing in the Champions League. Look, and that's how I look at it, because it's what we should look at. Not only he's going to United, shit, they might win the league, etc., etc. They've got a good chance of winning the league now, but for me to have him back in the Premier League is amazing. As of Chelsea, yeah, big game coming in tomorrow. I'm off to Liverpool in about 7 hours, so I'm looking forward to that. But it's going to be a very difficult game, and it's going to be a very difficult tactical game, I think, because it's a nil 1-1 draw written, all of that, I think, because it's going to be very tactical in terms of not all players are going to really want to go for it, and I don't think Klopp is going to ask for his players to go all out for it, especially if they play a high line. Lukaku and Werner possibly in behind. It's going to be very dangerous, and even the fact that it's our first proper test, I think, for Chelsea. Arsenal, with all due respect, was no test for us. So I think this is going to really test if Chelsea are title contenders.
Do you know what's interesting? I mean, Anita said it in the Bet Victor preview the other day that she feels like if they can beat Liverpool, she'll be confident they can go on to win the league. And I understand that, because not from a points point of view, but from a confidence level. And I think, yeah, from my perspective, I kind of agree with her. I think this could be a watershed moment for Chelsea Football Club. I fancy you for the win. I haven't actually given my prediction on this, but I will do now. I fancy you for the win. I fancy you legitimately for the win. I think you can do it. I think you're better than them. Like, legitimately, yeah, you're better. You're better than Liverpool Football Club are right now. I know they're hard and I know they're tough, but you can beat them tomorrow, my bro. Listen, my friend, I really appreciate you coming on, having your say. Enjoy the game tomorrow. And by the way, the moustache looks good. Looks good, brother. Looks good. Looks good. You take care, my bro. Take care, my man. Thank you very much indeed. I live in Texas. I have 2 guns. It's just a hot brother. The second you said I live in Texas, first thing I thought was yeehaw. The second thing I thought was you definitely have guns. You definitely wear cowboy boots. You definitely have a few cowboy hats. I bet you have one of them big belt buckles. I just hope you don't have a flag on top of the roof of your car. No, sorry, I'm just being so rude. But only having a bubble. I'd love to go to Texas. I've got a friend of mine that goes to Texas and Dallas quite regularly with work and just says, what an amazing place. Like, I know Texas is a state, right? Dallas is within it. I think he just goes to Dallas because it's in Texas, I think. Yeah, it's that's it. But country boys, I've been told. If you live there, you're a country boy. There we go. I know it. Someone said to me here, if you live there, you'd be a country boy, not a city guy. I'm convinced. Do you know what it is? I grew up in the city. There's something about like I'd love to be a cowboy. It's so like, we don't have it over here. Do you know what I mean? I watch things like, I'd do rodeo, 110%. I'd love to do rodeo. Do you know what I mean? I'd love to, like, the barbecues they do. I watched Gordon Ramsay do a show once, and they cook this barbecue in like this slow wood chip barbecue thing, like these ribs cooked for like, I don't know, 8 hours. And I was like, wow, I'd love that. That's just that kind of American culture is amazing. Right. Gun merchants. Texas is amazing, Terry. Man like Baz won. I bet it is. Listen, I was saying, somebody asked me the other day, they were like, do you like America? Or do you just like American things? And I was like, again, my morality and integrity as a person, if you consume American music, American film, American food, Americanisms, American technology, American product in general, chill with American people, you can't dislike America, because that is the essence of it. Of course, it's politics, but you have to separate politics from do you know what I mean? Like, a beach in California isn't defined by Donald Trump. It's a nice beach still, irrespective of who is in charge of the country. And I think sometimes we judge a nation on things that happen there that are not really the fault of the people that are there. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like someone asked me that question. I was like, yeah, of course I do. It's personally, every time I've been, just the hospitality, the way I've been treated is amazing. Being English in America is amazing. Young men, go just go there. Forget Ibiza, forget Marbs. Just go anywhere in America and talk. It's more fun. Trust me, my brothers. Just go there. It's amazing. Honestly, shooting fish in a barrel. Unless you're KJ. KJ would struggle. If KJ fell into the barrel full of boobs, he'd come out sucking his thumb. It's as simple as that. But there we go. What we're saying here, where we going, what we're reading now here. But Terry, a lot of things that we take as being American were purchased from England. No, maybe. And a lot of things that we consider English, like tea and sausages, like fry ups. Like I read this thing about how on the plate of our English cooked breakfast, a fry up. We call it a fry up, right? Not a cooked. I hate when people say, do you want a cooked breakfast? Honestly, it makes my skin crawl. Or do you want an English breakfast? No, bro, fry up. Weird thing is, in Ireland, they just call it a fry. Just fry. They say nothing else. I love it. Like when I spend time in Ireland, right? Obviously, my son's there. Little differences. And I'm like, do you want a fry? What, up? No, we just got a fry here. Where's the up gone? Chips. Portion of chips. Going to a fish and chip shop in Ireland. Even I thought they just said it wrong, but the signs say it. It's fish and chip. There's no S on the end. They take the S off the end. I was like, where's your S gone? What do you mean? I want more than one. Like, no, we just say chip. So it's like, can I have a portion of chip? I love these little things. These peccadillos are my favorite things about different nations and people. You're like, oh, you do it that way. I saw a guy. He was from somewhere in Asia. And I don't remember which country, unfortunately. The way he was feeding his baby a banana blew my mind. Blew my mind. If you ever give a little baby a banana, it is the messiest food known to man. Disgracefully messy. This guy peeled one side of the banana off and held it like a bowl, right? And then used a spoon to scrape the banana out and feed the kid. Honestly, I didn't know what kind of witchcraft this man was doing. Some voodoo, hoodoo, banana ritual. But the way, no mess. Honestly, I've been doing it ever since. I don't even need to feed my kids anymore to feed themselves. I still do it. That's how I eat bananas now. Got to keep it going. I love learning things. I love learning silly things. No, fam, I'm Jamaican. Just live here in Dallas, to be exact. Yes, brother. Jamaican. A lot of Jamaicans watch the Football Terrace. Love that. Scandalous. KJ's been vandalized. I always like having a little dig at KJ because he's my brother. It's all good. It's good chilling with him today again, actually. I hate banana. All right, Sam. Who hates banana? Terry's story time goated. Yeah, there we go. I know we're meant to be talking football, but smash that like and share button for me, though, people. Someone just sent me a picture of a cowboy. Yeah, 110%. That is the look I'd go for as well. 100%. Rugged, handsome, manly. Anyway, let's go to another call here. Zion is with us here. Zion's here to talk football, not cowboys, bananas, or guns. What are you saying, Zion?
You're right, Terry.
Yeah, I'm good, my friend. What's on your mind?
Just to talk on the Ronaldo thing, man. Great to see CR7 back in the Premier League, in my opinion, as a neutral fan. You know, obviously I'm a Chelsea fan, but hate to see him back at United. But you know what? As a neutral, you'd love to see him back. You know, the brand is back in the Premier League. And this is it. The Premier League attracts big names. I mean, Messi obviously was linked to a move to City, but wasn't keen to come to the Premier League. But Ronaldo is back, so at least that's some sort of glamour back to the Premier League again. And on to the deals that Chelsea are doing right now. I mean, Kounde, obviously, I already know it's a done deal because it's been a done deal for like months now because we've been looking at him for almost 2 years now, like a lot of people are saying. And yeah, he's just waiting. And like we're just waiting for that Zuma deal to go through and then we can bring him in. And also, I think news came out that Chelsea made around, I think, 100 million net spend with the transfer so far, you know, let go of players. They've basically made 100 million. So they're looking to use some of that. And obviously for the Saul, I think this is a similar deal to the Kovacic deal, if you remember back in Real Madrid, when Real Madrid were looking to loan him out. And then I don't know if there was an obligation, but then Chelsea, I think, turned it around and made it an option to buy after his loan spell. And this is what Chelsea are doing for the Saul deal as well with Atletico. So it all depends who bows down first, in my opinion. As the window goes, you know, near, Atletico will be the team, in my opinion, that want to get Saul off their wage bill. Let's be real, because they're the one who want to let go of the player. Chelsea can just say, you know what, okay, you don't want to do the option to buy, we'll just walk away. And then, you know, Saul will be there. And then they'll regret it. I mean, so I think both deals can get done. I think the Saul one probably, in my opinion, could get done first before the Kounde one, because it all depends on the Zuma deal, like I said. So, yeah, it's exciting times, and we've got a big game tomorrow. So it's going to be very difficult in the weekend as well, and the bank holiday coming up as well. So it's going to be a close window, you know, close couple of transfers, but I think we can get them done and over the line. And I'm hoping for a good game tomorrow as well.
Mate, I think I do agree with you. I think that you're in the position of power here, position of power when it comes to this deal, and I think that I do think that you will get it over the line as well. So yeah, I think it will get done. And on Ronaldo, yeah, I'm just mesmerized. And we haven't hit 500 likes yet. And when we hit 500 likes, I will be making a very, very bold prediction with Chest live on the air. So get this over 500 likes. Zion, top man, speak to you soon, bro.
Appreciate it.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much indeed. I also had a little touch today. I got this money clip, right, from my kids. Like when I used to see, there's my initials on it, right? And I lost it. And today I found it. And it had money in it. And I didn't even, I lost the clip, but I didn't know there was money in it. And then I found it. And I'm like, that's such a touch. And that's a really shit story. But I was more worried about the money clip. I hadn't seen it in months. And then I pulled out an old bomber jacket that I wanted to wear, so like a little khaki green one, because I was wearing like black jeans and that. And I needed a nice khaki green jacket to set it off. And I put my hand in the pocket as I was walking out the door. And there was this money, but there's my clip with my initials on that my kids got me. And yeah, it's a touch. I'm going to spend the money tomorrow. I don't know on what. What should I buy? It's like free money, basically, because I forgot I had it. It's an absolute touch. You ever done that where you find some money and you're like, oh, sorted. It's not that much. It's like, I don't know, what is it? Like, it's a little bit, like 200 quid. But I'm going to go and buy something with it. I might buy Freya a nice little birthday present. I don't know what the 3-year-old needs 200 quid for, though, but there we go. Anyway, African Giant here with a super chat says, I live in Texas, mate, and just 2 days ago, I got all 4 of my tires on my car stolen. Literally came downstairs to head to the gym, and my tires were gone. I shouldn't laugh, but they stole your tires. But they're special tires, like not the wheels, because like alloy wheels in England get stolen. Not the tires. Your tires. What kind of tires did you have? Am I reading that wrong? Bravo, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. You've gone back? Did you get new tires? Did they nick the wheels? Because the tires are easy to replace. The wheels are the problem. Are you still got your wheels? Smash that like and share button, people. Next on the show, Arsenal fan. No. Sorry, wrong person. We're going to go to Jabba the Cut. Jabba the Cut is here. Long time no speak. What do you want to say?
Hi, Terry.
Hello.
I just want to say one thing, and I don't need 500 likes to say it. If Liverpool don't make a signing by the end of this window, we are not winning the league, and we are not winning the Champions League. I know it sounds negative, but it's absolutely terrible what I'm seeing right now. If I look at other clubs, and it's not... I watch a lot of LFC Day Trippers and Anfield Agenda, also a lot of Anfield Rap and Redmen TV. And yeah.
They're not stressed about it, are they?
Some of them aren't, and I find it absolutely crazy that there's no real middle ground. I think it's somewhere in the middle where we need signings, and for some weird reason, and I find it absolutely ludicrous, by the way, our manager is not being backed. I don't know why. I mean, if I was John W. Henry, my manager, or the club that I own, the manager, basically gave me a freebie into the Champions League, did unreal things to get us where we are now. And we seem to be the only club where progress gets punished instead of rewarded, which I can't get my head around it. How can you have a goalkeeper scoring a winning header in the 94th minute, and then you turn around as the owner and say to your manager, well, guess what, mate? You ain't getting shit. Haha. And then I fuck off to my yacht, and that's all she wrote. I know I'm ranting a bit, but like I've had this on my mind the entire summer. And when I see people like Melissa Reddy and James Pearce going out there, basically making gigantic claims at the start of the window, going quiet for the rest of the summer, and I guarantee you, clear as day, as soon as this window closes, they'll be posting articles every bloody day again about refs this, refs that, blah, 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 blah. And you can tell, Terry, I'm absolutely losing my mind right now.
Mate, the thing is that's communist Merseyside. You've got it down to an absolute that's legitimately 110% how they operate. And it's already come out. They've already started briefing the press. We're going to have a big summer. We are going to have a big summer next year. That's coming very soon. If you don't sign anyone, bruv, honestly, it's one of the best calls I've ever had. Not because you're having a guy at Liverpool, but you're actually. I like it because are you South African?
I'm Australian, actually.
Sorry.
German-born Australian. I'm half-half, so I can speak both languages fluently. So I have a bit of a even more sort of affinity towards Klopp anyway. I live in Hamburg. I live in northern Germany, but I lived in Australia for ages. So yeah, sort of a Liverpool and German connection there.
I thought it was South African, like with a twang to it, but German mixed with Australian, that would make sense, actually.
Yeah, I get told that a lot, actually, that apparently I sound South African, but yeah, I sort of learned the language as I went along a bit. So like I have an accent, obviously. I don't sound Aussie as such, but yeah. Yeah, but sorry, this is one more thing I wanted to say.
Far away.
And I'm saying I'm pretty not confident. I'm almost certain that we'll have a great game tomorrow, win or loss. But if we win, lose, or draw tomorrow, if we don't sign anyone by the end of this window, the result tomorrow won't matter one bit, because it's not tomorrow where the league is won and lost. It's just like last season, that by December, January, it'll either go the right way or it's all going to fall apart. And that's what's really frustrating me at the moment. It's not beating Chelsea that gets you a league title. It's over the course of the season. That's when we need to rely on the players that we have in the squad. They always go missing. Matip does, Keita does, Ox does. Those three in particular. And that's one more thing I wanted to say about the likes of James Pearce and Melissa Reddy. Those two in particular, they always come out every summer talking about those particular players, saying how great they look in training, blah, 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 blah. But they always disappear in the end. They get injured all the time. And here's the thing, we don't ask FSG for much. I see the Haaland and Mbappe rumors, and I shake my head when I think about those. I don't really care for those, because I know it's not going to happen anyway. It takes a different kind of club to make those signings. But I don't think it's much to ask to go to FSG if I were Klopp and say, look, Jeremy Doku is available for 30 million, give or take a few million on top of that. And I mean, there's, as you say all the time on your shows, most of those deals aren't being done in one payment up front. It's over the course of a few years. And I'm sure we can get those things done as well. We've done it with Thiago and Bissouma for what? Also 30 million? That's 60 million for two players. They both know that they're probably going to be bled into the squad. They're both young. They can at some point replace the players we have. It's a win-win situation. And we lost Gini after a season where we've already been injury ravaged, our most reliable midfielder. How can you possibly go into the season with the mindset saying, right, we lost our most reliable player, not just midfielder, but player full stop, and we're not going to replace him after a season where we've already suffered to the bone because we haven't replaced players that have been less reliable than him? It doesn't make sense to me.
Mate, I totally get where you're coming from. 110%. I really, really do. Thank you for coming on there, mate, and having your say. Really appreciate it. And I think some very strong words there that, not
Thank
everyone
you for having me on.
100%. Ziad messaged me here, bruv. It's all fun and games, my guy. I like people that can take a joke. Update here in relation to Kurt Zouma, ladies and gentlemen. The medical checkup okay for Kurt Zouma, who will engage now with West Ham. So that's been reviewed. That deal is moving in ever closer in relation to complete. And as we say, Kounde, it will happen at the back end of the Zouma deal going through. And then Chelsea will make one final push to conclude this deal. Right now, Saul Niguez to Chelsea, it's about 80% in Chelsea's favor, about 80% in Chelsea's favour to get it done. Now, people are asking me to speak with some chest. I've been criticised all day for not doing this when it comes to Manchester United and who we have bought and who has come into the team. And I've been reflecting on this right now. And I deeped something earlier. Cristiano Ronaldo outscored Lukaku in a worse team last year. So, based on that, with chest, I predict Man United will not finish 4th. We will not finish 3rd. We will finish 2nd. That's what I'm saying. 2nd place. I'm very happy with that. We're going to come 2nd now. Okay. So, no. We're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. I can't even convince myself of it. Look, I think, listen, I tried to do it. And I can't. I still think Chelsea are the favourites. I stand by that. I haven't changed my mind yet. But with Ronaldo being here, with 2 games remaining of the season to go, we have to be able to win it. That's almost league-wise, like, that's where we need to be as a bare minimum. The difference is now I feel like we can win the league now. If you're too late, you're getting clipped. I don't care about being clipped. Like, I don't care. Literally, everyone I don't like on social media is now muted and blocked. And my timeline is beautiful these days. As soon as I get a bit of stick from someone, they get muted or blocked. It's a beautiful world. Like, that's the one thing about social media. People are like, oh, horrible people. Like, I got a lot of negative comments the last 2 weeks when we've launched our new shows. All those people just get blocked. Because there's some people saying, Terry, I love what you're trying to do, but the audio is bad. Sort it out. I take that as feedback. You're rubbish. I'll just block you. I never have to see you again. Toodle pip. Nah, listen, I think we'll do well this year. We can push for the title. We can win the title. Chelsea still favourites for me. Chelsea still favourites for me. Super chat here from a man like Stu Buck, who says Chelsea have spent around 140 million, bought in 120 million for FFP, and they earn 200 million-ish. Doesn't add up. Seems to me there is something big coming. Thoughts? I don't know about that for Chelsea. Something big coming for Chelsea, as in another huge signing. And I say huge from a monetary point of view, not from a Saul Niguez on a loan is gargantuan. He's one of the best midfielders in Europe. So that's huge. Huge. We've got some more super chats here. What's being said? Terry just said it. We are Man U 21 in 22. You have to be win something this season. Yeah, look, Man United do have to win something. Like, Ronaldo's not coming here just to score goals. Ronaldo's coming here to win. Ronaldo's been convinced of something. And this is what makes me a little more accepting of Ollie. Because, again, I use logic and not emotion. Ronaldo isn't coming here just to bang in 20 goals. People say, money. He's not going just for the money. He rejected Man City to be at Man United. If he returns and is pivotal in us winning a Premier League title or Champions League, greatest football player of all time, confirmed. Confirmed, signed, sealed, delivered. No more debate. Done. Finished. Over. Cold, hard facts. And that's why he's here. Also, 400 plus grand a week as well. That helps. But like at the end of the day, like he's here to win something. He's here to win something. And we'll see if he can do it. We'll see if he can do it. Listen, everyone who's tuned in this evening, a massive thank you to all of you. Big day tomorrow. Lady Freya's 3rd birthday party. I've got lots to do in the morning. I will be streaming. I probably do need to find cover for someone to do my Man City Arsenal stream, to be fair, because I'm probably going to be knee deep in jelly and ice cream and pass the fucking parcel. I love being a dad. I can't stand kids, though. Kids just stink. They stink and they make noise. One of her friends was here not long ago, and he's shit in her bedroom. He's potty training, but he's shit in her bedroom. Then he comes show me like he's proud. Honestly, I love my kids, but I wish they were like 18, 19, 20. Grown, moved out. No, I'm joking. No, I'm only messing. I did. He's took a prop, like, and it was. Do you know what always freaks me out about certain kids when they're tiny kids, but then their poop is like man-sized? It's like, how? It's like, how are you walking with that inside you? Mad. Anyway. His dad was mortified. His dad turned up at my house the next day after it had been cleaned with like one of those steam cleaners to steam clean the carpet. He goes, "Well, leave it." I said, "I'll do it. You leave it here. I'll steam clean the whole house." It was nice for free. I was like, "All right, well, fucking make the most of this." You know what I mean? Working class mentality, bruv. Right, listen. Oh, I love some of your comments. You make me laugh. No, being a dad is awesome. No, it is. I love my kids. It's just stressful. Like, I'm stressed all the time. I'm so scared they're going to hurt themselves. Like, I'm not a very fun dad because I don't let them do anything. They want to jump. They want a trampoline. No trampolines. Too many people hurt themselves. Like, my kids want to fight like I did. They want to do karate. No, you might get hurt. I'm very, very, very protective of them. Very. I don't even like them running around the house. I'm scared they're going to run into it. Sometimes I hear one of them running in the hallway and everyone goes to run outside. And I shout, "Stop." So they both stop running because I'm scared of them running into each other. And then when Archie's here, it's even worse because he's like a bull in a china shop. And all three of them together, they're this concoction, this triple threat of hell. And who knows? I'm probably going to end up having more kids. Super tings. Listen, smash that like button. Smash that share button. Terry, shut up and go to bed. Oh, all right, mate. All right, chill out. That's the weirdest thing I've ever read in my life. Terry's son pooing out on Arsenal. That's weird. That's very weird. Terry, we finally replaced Ronaldo in the same window. We buy him back. That's the best thing. That's how long it took to replace Cristiano. He's back. Oh, wow. That's amazing. I never thought about it. Oh, wow. That's brilliant. Brilliant. Listen, until next time, everybody, take care of yourselves. Good night. God bless. And I'll see you all again.